Hello, collective. Welcome to your energy reading for your twin flame. Good morning. Good morning. Let's dive into it. So, I'm gonna see if I can find your message. Today, as you guys can see, if you've seen it already, I'm filming from this direction. So, any charms that I will utilize, well, please have to sign up for my voice. Okay? You guys got the song My Eye by Sina. She is a Swedish artist. Basically, she's singing to her love about, on a soul level, on a conscious, spiritual, secular level, that you're my twin flame, okay? Not in those exact terms, but you know your person knows you, and it's beautiful. It's ethereal. It is what it is. Sacred. The message between you and your person, or I wouldn't say from them to you, but in a way it kind of is. I feel like you should go and listen to the song. But let me do the message first, okay? Basically, ethereal, like I said, sacred connection. I also put down Egyptian connection, so you guys could have like Egyptian, like past lives, ancestry, something of this nature. Like a lot of interest for that. You or them, and I feel like that is kind of like the peak of you guys. Oh yeah, there are different types of spiritualities and ways that you can go about in terms of your ascension, and this could be one of you guys like thing, okay? If not, it's just the past life connection, or you could just simply be from that place, okay? Register in that mindset, you or your person here. Also put down soul bounded. You and your person have a familiar spirit. It's familiar to you, not in a blessed way, okay? Whether you're near or far from this person, you're never too far apart. Like it's almost like you are quote unquote eye to eye, like the song says. I feel like for some of you guys, if you see each other, if you haven't seen each other in the physical, you might cry. You might really tear up. Side note, a little personal insight on my own twin journey. I know I'm big on manifestation and prayer, and my twin flame know what's up. I know what's up, and we have to do certain things in order to get to where we need to go to. And I remember talking to God about like my person and so on before the concept of our twin flame, because I'm big on the Holy Spirit and scriptures, as you guys can see. On that note, we're gonna use for you guys this card for like advice, okay? And I was new because I was writing my whole affirmation prayer about my person years down the line, okay? It's been years for me, okay? I know a lot of people, your union, for some of you guys, it's not years. It's much more quicker, and for some of us, it's been a while, okay? It's been a minute. So that in itself, I feel like that could resonate, that it's been a minute until your twin flame and you reunited, found each other, because you always knew the spiritual aspect of the connection, but the physical is kind of like iffy to comprehend. Long story short, I put down one of the things were what I just mentioned to you guys, whereas I know for a fact I will be emotional, as in I'll probably cry, and I'm not a crier. I'm still working on the process of expressing my emotions in an emotional way. As intuitive as I am, I still have trauma of expressing things that are emotional, even as an empath. again, all of this could be symbolic because I'm really going deep down on my own journey for a sec. But I know for a fact I will probably have tears in my eyes when that day comes, okay? Because I already feel them so much on an energetic level. Just imagine when things takes place in the physical, okay? So I feel like that is symbolic for you guys as well. And last but not least, you are their peace of mind, you guys, or just, this is just my personal take on it. I feel like for those that have been waiting for a while, when the reunion happens, like, you know, the whole thing where people like, oh, not everybody gets totally healed or whatever, and it's still going to be a lot of obstacles and whatnot. I feel like those that have been waiting for a bit, the process of getting together and maneuvering in the way they're supposed to go, in line with your purpose, healthy, balanced, and, you know, grounded. I feel like it won't take a lot of work, because I feel like over the years you have already done the work. I feel like it's much better. I wouldn't say slow and steady wins the race, because I feel like it has taken the years for you guys. The getting together, the go where you need to go. Like, there is no such thing as like time for you guys. For example, but you will get it, okay? This is for people that's been on the journey here. So like, if your person is like, let's move here, let's do this, let's do that, and a lot of people might view it as impulsive. For you guys, it's not, because you've been waiting, you know. And if you know anything about the 4D, the spiritual realm, you already been doing the life that you need to do in order to fulfill it on this earth, okay? So I know that's right. Listen, we go deep today. Good morning, guys. And last but not least, I also put down crown chakra activation. So crown chakra activation could be one of the symptoms as well, in terms of like, I don't know, I'm thinking spidey senses, of like either a connection or upgrade, okay, on your end, or but probably both, because you guys are already interconnected here. But for crown chakras, excuse my amethyst is, let's see here. You know what's funny? All my like alarms just silently went off. And I feel like there's something very specific about the crown chakra here when it comes to your guys' connection. And last but not least, I put down first love. Now, there is a song that I did. I will link it. Those readings might resonate. They're not twin flame tailored, but they might resonate with you guys. But what I'm tuning into here is your person to you, it might feel like a first love, like the journey of it all. Even if you guys are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 20, like the whatever love that you guys had before, whether it was good or bad, the love between you and your twin flame will feel like your first love, you know? But with all the good benefits, because you're already healed. It's been a while and you guys are like, you know what, we're good to go. It's like those people where it's like, I know within a month that we're going to get married. Actually, they already knew, but they waited for a month because of, you know, some people could wait a week or a day, or you probably don't have to wait. And you just like, when you guys meet, you kind of like already married, okay? And it's not going to be weird. That's the thing. Like, you know, it's not a connection where, again, this twin flame journey, it's a grain of salt, my friends. A grain of salt. And not everybody will get it. But when God is in it, when the universe has compiled this together, it's one of a kind. Okay? One of a kind. Welcome to my TED Talk on twin flames. Today I got the time. This is now, yeah. I really want to film the song. I know I channeled a lot that you guys can hear, but let me go find this song. It's a really beautiful song. I've noticed like I tend to levitate towards people that are very like I love music, as you guys can tell. All of my messages are like, spiritually led or musically led spiritually, okay? But yeah, I noticed a lot of things more or less have been pulling me to people, specifically artists that does twin flame related things, and this song is like one of the examples for that. Like if you go and listen to it, you know exactly where I'm coming from. Her name is Zainab Say. Let me just show you guys. Okay. I'm gonna show you this. The song is like on my eye. This is the album. And it's literally titled I'm a Dream. Okay, I feel like that entire album is like very twin flame coded. And she did that in 2018. So like, when I tell you guys, I've been on the journey, but also like, a lot of people have been on the journey. Even if they're not doing this, they are on the journey, okay? Just give a little bit more encouragement, a little bit more faith for those like, when I'm gonna wait, right? During the time, you utilize the journey and try to help the collective, like she's doing with her music and what I'm doing with, BKA Oracles in here. It's all a part of the process. So, based on the charms, yeah, your reading is gonna be a little extra today. So this is like kind of like past, present, what's to come here, and the charms. This is zoom off from my zoomed in hand. Well, the way this is set up is pretty like, very zoomed in. And I have no intention to zoom out. I feel like that's symbolic as well. I feel like a typical, like, one of those tarot readers. They're like, everything is a symbolism. But in this case, it is. It really is. So they could really be paying close attention to you. For some of you guys, they can be much more closer to you than you think. And not just on an energetic, spiritual level. So they're being very observant, very like watching every detail, everything you do, everything you say. For some of you guys, you might not even know who they are, but they are much closer than you think. Now, for you guys, the quote unquote awareness of it all would be little signs where it's like twin flame symptoms, okay? And I know this gonna sound very generic, but this twin flame telepathy is a very, like when your spiritual gift gets activated, when you have telepathy, and not just like, for instance, I am like a real life psychic, okay? That's the thing, but I also have like a telepathic connection with my twin flame, similar to when you get music, when you see a certain name or a number and you feel a connection with somebody, but you don't know what it is, and you can't pinpoint it, but it's like something, okay? A lot of people tend to link it to people that have been with, but again, if your twin flame treats you questionably, because this is my personal belief system, you have to get the confirmation from the divine, from God. Like there's no such thing as like a personal belief. Again, if your person doesn't feel the same way, and it doesn't really have to be in the sense of like, yeah, you're my twin flame, and like use the actual word, just like the artist that I showed you, like she explains her twin flame as her eye, right? And that's her code word for twin flame. You get me? For me, my code word for twin flame is like when there is this Holy Spirit awareness because of my belief system. So like there has to be something where on a like coded level, this is my person, because I got the confirmation from my spirit team, God, ancestors, angels, right? And they know, they see it. Like the eyes don't lie, Chico. When you see a person, when you feel a person, you can't fake it. Okay? And I'm not talking about exterior, shallow, beauty. But, on some real shit, your person has to look good. There has to be an attractiveness, granted. But it's that deep in their soul, in such a way where you will cry if you meet your person. And it's not just, maybe some of you guys would be like, oh my God, I've been waiting all my life. And here you are. But it feels much greater. And guys, if you think I'm floozy, doing too much, you're not on the twin flame journey. This is not the reading for you. Okay? They know. And it could like morph into a way where it's like, oh my, I need to be with this person. Or, you might be one of those people where it's like, that sex will be Kundalini awakening, right? Okay? Speechless. Okay? But yeah, I just want to clarify that. So, in terms of the charms, we got crown, we got this. I won't be able to show everything, so I'm just gonna do what I can. I'm gonna do what I can. So, I feel like there's gonna be a very juicy kisses, or somebody has very, full lips. I don't know if you guys can see this ish. Yeah. And you could come off as very sweet, or have a sweet exterior, or your person is going to treat you very sweet, or you view them as very sweet here. And we got butterflies, flowers, umbrellas. I feel like they're going to take care of you. You're going to feel safe and anchored. For some of you guys, this is not going to be a situation where it's like, it's gonna leave you hanging, okay? I feel like for some of you guys, if you have met and you separated, because of the essence of the message and the deepness that I just went into, and the song in itself, a lot of you guys haven't met, but you guys feel each other, So you guys go on signs and symbolisms and readings and confirmation on when, where, and how, right? But for some of you guys, for a small percentage, you have met, and there was a separation, there was a breakup, or there was a complication, right? This person never moved on from you. Obviously, you guys have been flame, but based on the charms here, they will never be able to move on from you, even if they did. Say they did, and based on free choice, they are like, we're the soulmate instead, because the journey was too much intense or whatever during that time, that season in you guys' life. You always be the person that will feel their heart, and it's gonna sound kind of sad, right? But I was on this binge recently of watching just couple videos, okay? And I'm mentioning in the music channelings, a lot of people, they get together for convenience. A lot of people, they don't get together for love. Love is a concept where it grows with time. On a personal reason, on some personal reasons, I feel like when it comes to the twin flame, the honeymoon phase, it never dies. That's how intense it is. It just kind of morphs into different levels. Like, I'm never this deep. I'm always, but you know where I'm coming from with this. Listen, so for some of you guys, it's gonna be like, let's say you guys choose to have soulmate or your person. You will always be the person that they wanted to be with, but because of time and circumstances, They're not. So they kind of just have to settle with whomever, or you just have to settle with whomever. And dare I say, not to be toxic, if the chance were to come up again between you and them, like in the physical, they will leave whatever they have instantly. And you as well. That's what I mean with it's a different level. It's a different level. Alright. So we got that, okay, for those that have met and there's a separation. That God is Jesus, to be specific, is very much in this connection, okay? And I know I talked about Egyptian belief system and whatnot. I mean, it could be all mixed, but in terms of here, it's giving God, Jesus, Holy Spirit. Okay, we got the dove. So the protection is shared not only from your team, from your person spiritually and in the physical. Music, obviously, is a go-to, like connection, communication. We got key as well, so maybe somebody needs to unlock something. I feel like something is not really unlocked yet, but it will, and it depends on like where you guys stand here. Something will definitely have to be cut off if it hasn't already. And then we got like somebody's heart is like starting to get cold or very detached, and I feel like it's because of the journey to just take a toll on some of you guys. Understandable. I'm gravitating to this. There's like two of these things. I'm trying to see. Not my camera. Just like, oh my god, maybe there is some sort of blockage here. All the symbolism, there's only two of the things that I'm showing you, but I don't have the energy to show both of them. But you saw how the camera just, maybe somebody is trying to make sure that, I'm gonna check the blockages though, but there could be somebody in terms of a group organization, as a group of people, spiritually, energetically, physically, that is trying to separate you guys. Let me show. This is interesting. Okay. There is a crown, there's a crescent moon, and there are wings. And on the crescent moon are like hearts. You know what it's giving? It's giving like star seeds as well. Like this is deeper than chemics and God and universe. It's like you in this, guys. It's giving you everything: reincarnation, God ordained. This is deep. This is giving everything on a universal level. Conspired you guys to like meet, reincarnate, fall in love all over again. How many seasons of your life? Okay. And I feel like that's the reason why it could have been taking years, because your connection is so profound, and I feel like it's going to make a great impact on the world, because I know it will, and does so on an energetic spiritual level here. And with that comes opposition. So I feel like when you and your person will meet in the physical, there are people that's already trying to separate it on the spiritual level. But the thing is, you guys will meet, and this could have been one of the factors, aside from just learning and growing and becoming, focus on who you are as know that self, right? Just trying to make sure this doesn't take place on an energetic spiritual level here. You guys, aside from starseed, is given very like royalty, angelic type of vibe. Like this is not just like twin flames, we're just gonna have love and base it on having a baby. Because let me tell you guys, from what I have tuned in over the years, one of the key factors of twin flames is to make sure there's a legacy, okay? That there is some sort of spiritual cultivating change on a secular level, on a universal level. Like it's much bigger than just intense love and, you know, what's on paper online when it comes to the twin flame connection, right? It is much bigger than that. And I feel like you guys are part of that group, okay? That very significant elite group that will make a change like on some real shit. Like it's so babies, children is one of the key factors, because that's a legacy. That is continuation of your lineage. If a child is there, that means that part of you guys are there too, and it's even more impactful if you guys have healed. So you're gonna bring forth a product of you guys' love, like the magnitude of that, and being in a grounded, stable, prosperous, like it's. I mean, but look at the current state of the world. It's a rare thing, okay? It really is a rare thing, and I feel like, you know, if ever guys suffered any attacks, reason what number one, okay? Because the way this world is operated, it's not what it seems, okay? There's the reason why there is division, okay? And confusion and illusion. And aside from the baby's part, there is also, I feel like that is the level number one, okay? That is like, in terms of making an impact purpose-wise, that, okay? And then there's levels to this. Now, I don't want to change it because I know that not everybody's keen on having children, can or want to. You can showcase you guys' love, and that's quite impactful as well, obviously, but it's not the same way as leaving a legacy. I don't even know how to explain it. Maybe somebody's like upset about this long ass reading. I get it, but this is not an ordinary love, okay? For the opposition here, you do have it. It's definitely spiritual, definitely a specific group, whether it's spiritual, religious wise, energetic wise. It could actually morph into like what I talk about when it comes to like entities. It could attach to people that are closest to you, or closest to your person, family, friends, neighbors, strangers. But again, you have such a strong connection and spiritual protection as well, that will have to come with the opposition. So I feel you guys are good, but if there was any blockages, it's because of the magnificent of you guys' union here, okay? Now, just know that divine timing is a key factor in your guys' relationship. But I would do a collective at specific dates, if it's needed, or if not, I would just let it go. So I feel like I will have to let the dates go because there could be some sort of manipulation right now, and the manipulation is tied to the opposition that you guys have, whether you guys have met or not. And again, it's because of the magnitude of you guys' connection, and when you guys meet, it's going to change everything, a lot of things, like on a grand scale here. So I need you guys to, like, you know, do what you need to do in terms of cleansing your energy, to stay grounded, to stay purified, and to just stay, oh, don't forget, level-headed, but strong in love, strong in faith, you know, and strong in your guys' purpose. This is very important because I feel like for you guys, and that's how intense this is. If I were to pull any like there's gonna be manipulation, and even though I can, right? There is still, let me do one. Let's see. There's still gonna be, because I'm getting the energy of like, if I say something, the message in itself is, what I'm tapping in, what's happening in this space, okay? All right? But to make sure it's going to take place in the future, I'm not allowed to tap in. So we're just going to let that be. Some of the things, again, even if as in tune as I am, I'm not allowed to know everything. And it's for a purpose. Just like there's some things that you know about your person and they know about you, but I don't know because who am I to your connection, right? But I am a messenger nonetheless, and I do what I can. So with that being said, guys, thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna do an advice card. Let's do an advice card. Let's wrap it up. For some of you guys, I'm also tuning into, there could be delays in like taking action. Okay, that could be one of the things that was supposed to happen, but there are delays. So we got this one. We got knock and you shall receive. Knock and it shall be open to you. And once again, the energy of like what you seek is what you will find. So somebody needs to take action here. And yeah, somebody needs to take action here. You could do it, they could do it, but I think it's like, even if it's like a door is open, like I said with the key, somebody has the key, right? But they are like outside of the door. And for whatever reason, it could be, again, the entities, the energies, the specific groups that is like causing a blockage on you and your person. So you might feel this connection here and you want to take action. You're your person here, but there is people behind you, or there are entities that are trying to like, no, this is not real, this is confusion, or, this won't work. So if you guys are very close, but there are blockages, and I feel like this is the reason, because I'm also tuning into like there is action coming in, but there's also blockage beside that action, which is unfortunate, but that's what I'm tuning into. But like I said in the advice, level-headed groundedness and clearing the energy that shouldn't be there, so you guys can have a clear path. Okay. Something about the moon can also be very symbolic. Just know, whether you guys are met or not, your person, you guys will always be intertwined. I just want you guys to remember that. Like, the impact you guys are gonna make is deep, okay? Make sure you cleanse your crown chakra as well, so you can get clear messages, okay? When you heal, your person heals, okay? You guys are one. And now I'm officially done with this reading. There is a specific person, I do feel like it's just more than one, because I keep on mentioning the groups and whatnot and the peoples. There was one that is just, I wouldn't say angry and upset, because a lot of you guys, the energy is so potent, the negativity can touch you, but that doesn't mean that there are blockages. And because of the energy and the love that you guys feel for each other and the purpose of you guys meeting, that's why the feelings doesn't change. But obviously, human-wise, you will feel frustrated. There is, on your end, still people that is like, they don't want this to happen, but they don't even know why they don't want this to happen. Because it's nothing on you or your person where they're just, it's on a secular level, it's on a spiritual level. Like, if we on some logical stuff, then you meet your person, you would support them and they would too, but it's because of the energetic purpose that you guys have that they cannot have this on the planet, which is unfortunate, but that's what I'm tuning into. You gotta stay strong. You do. And also, side note, whenever I just want to give like a side tip for the people when it comes to you being close to your when reunion is about to happen. A lot of people randomly out of nowhere, just think about how you've been single, right? Or you searching for a job. All of a sudden, you go to one interview and you get three during the same week, okay, or in the same day. It's the same thing with the reunion of Twin Flames. You're about to get really close and you cleared and you stayed healthy and celibate, or just like on some like I'm on my purpose, I'm doing me, all right, I'm not on some bullshit, I'm not on some karmic stuff. All of a sudden, suitors, whether it's past, present, all up in your face, and the same thing for your person, okay? And they don't know what they're doing, because trust me, you could have been single for years, or your person doing your own thing, but as soon as you get the bell is ringing for you in a twin flame, everybody's coming out of the bushes and offers is coming left and right. Temptation is also something that is a blockage, okay? So keep that in mind. I know I'm doing a little too much in the reading, but I had time today to clarify it, okay? So yeah, I'm officially done. Stay strong, collective. Thank you for watching.